Hi, Andre here for YourGuitarWorkshop.com. Just a few quick things before we get started on this tutorial. The first thing would be that the tablature and full lesson are already online, so if you're interested in those, then follow the links in the description and they'll take you right where you need to go. The other thing is that if you're enjoying these kinds of videos, these in-depth tutorials, then please give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you're having certain songs that you would like to see on this channel featured or certain bands, then please leave a message in the comments below or message me on Facebook. And having said that, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. All right, without further ado, let's get started on Sweet Child of Mine. I'll play it for you first, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, up until there. So these are just sort of effects, and my guess is that you can play around with it. You can do your own thing, but a lot of people want to play it the way it's played. So on the first beat, you play that 12 double stop on the G and B string with your index finger, and you drag it down. Then in the third bar on the 1 and, you start playing, so down, up, down, up, down. And you have sort of this higher pitched and lower pitched mute noises or fret noises. And what I just do is I play the higher strings on the first two down and up, on the first two strokes, so high, then low, and then the last one is high again. So high, low, high. And the only thing that's really important there is the rhythm. It's also, I think, played with a wah pedal. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then in the next bar, on the second beat, you play a natural harmonic on the B string on the 7th position. So you just gently touch with your index finger, right? And that's all you do, just twice, so down, up. So it's like 3, 4, 1. Then in the next bar, you play index finger 7th position of the G, and you make sort of a grace note hammer on to 9th with your ring finger, and then you play 7th with your index finger on the B. That's preceded in the first in the bar before that with 2 muted strokes, so down and up strokes. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Once more. 3, 4. In the next bar on the 3 and, you play just muted strings, then 7th position natural harmonic with your index finger on the G, and then muted strings again, like this. In the next part is this. So you have muted strings, so down, down, up, and then you play 7th on the D with your ring finger, and make a pull-up to 5th index fingers, like this, down, down. The next part you play is this. So you have 2 muted strokes, so down and up. Then you play 7 on the D with your ring finger.
pull to 5, index finger, the same on the A string, same on the E string, and then you slide to third, like this. And the last thing is sort of a slur. End it with a double stop on the 12th position on the B and G string. That slur is played index finger on 12th of the D, ring finger on 14th of the D. And you just start on the 4 and. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't really sort of count it. I don't really track the rhythm or whatever. I just play it. So I don't really think about the rhythm that much. It's written down as 6 tuplets. Not sure if that's really what it is, but it sounds good. So in that sense, I would just go for my gut feeling. Then you get sort of the pickup towards the actual outro solo, and that goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sort of, not really clean. What you do, you have a pre-bend on 15, full bend, release it to natural, and then play 12 on the B with your index fingers like this. And then pre-bend 14 with your ring finger on the G. Good. And then you play 12 with your index finger on that G. Like this, 3, 4. Then you get the following thing. What I do, I have 17 with a ring finger on the B, slide to 12 back to 15. Then I play 12 with my index finger on the high E, and then I play 2 open E string. Like this. 3, 4. Then I make a slide with my middle finger towards 18th on the G. Then I play 17 with my index finger on the B. That 18 is by the way on the G. I think I said that. Then I make a pre-bend on 22nd position. A full tone. Play it twice. And then I make a full tone bend on that 22nd. Like this. It sounds like he's more like playing a 24th fret, but he's playing a Les Paul, and I don't think they have a 24th fret. So that's why I do the pre-bend. So that pickup lick to lead us into the outro solo. 3, 4. All right, so now for the outro solo. So we've worked on the pickup towards the outro, and which goes like this. And then you, with that high-pitched full tone bend on the 22nd position of the high E, is where you land into the outro solo. You hold that bend and you play it 5 times afterwards. So you get then you get the following part. So what do? You play 17th position of the B with your ring finger. Play it 3 times. You start on the 4 end, so like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So after playing that 17th on the beat 3 times, you get 4 pre-bends. So with sort of half full tone prebends with semitone releases like this. So you get 3, 4. And on that last, on the third one, you just play the prebend, and on that fourth one, you dip it sort of a semitone, and then you push it back up again to full. So like this, 3, 4. Then you release it, pull off to 15th on the high E, and then you play 17th on the B twice. Like this, 3, 4. All right, then we get the next part. I'll play it for you slowly, and then we'll get into how to play that on the guitar. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, so what do you play? You start off with a triplet on the fourth beat of the previous bar. Index finger on 12 of the high E, then ring finger 15 on the B, and then index finger 12. You can do that from ring finger to index finger. You can play a pull-up there, or play them separate. Just pick each note. Then in the next bar, we get 16th note rhythms, starting off with ring finger and 15 on the B, pull up to 12 to index finger, and then hammer on middle finger 14, like this. And then your index finger lands on the 12th of the high E, so like this. Now, when your index finger plays at 12th position of the E, there you actually start a sequence, and that sequence goes like this. Now that sequence, you play it 9 times, and at the end of that, on that last sequence, on that 14, you want to land on your ring finger, because there we're going to be doing a full tone bend and release. But let me play it for you first, and then I can show you. So we start on that first 16th note rhythm. So get this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, the 9th time that you play it, you end with your ring finger on that 14th position instead of your middle finger, and you make a full tone bend, release it, and then make a pull off towards 12th position of the G, so like this. Then you play 15th with your ring finger, release, bend, release, bend, so like this. So starting on that last, the last 2 of that sequence. Then you play the following lick. So you play with ring finger 15 on the B to 12 on the B with your index finger, and then you make on 14, you make a very quick bend, release, bend. But that last bend is very slow. So gradually you pull it up. So the first one is pretty instantaneous, and then you pull it up slowly. So like this. Then, sorry about the extra noises. Then you play pinky 15 on the B. Then you make a pre-bend on 14 with your ring finger on the G. Release and pull off, and then play 14 on the G, like this. Then you play 14 on the G with your ring finger, and you do a full tone bend, release, and then pull off to 12th with your index finger. Like this. Then play 14 with your ring finger twice. Like this. Then you play 12th with your index finger on the G. To 14 on the D with your ring finger. To index finger 12th on the D. Like this. So let's try to play until there, starting on that fast lick. 3 and 4 and... Then you play the following thing. You put your ring finger on 15 of the B. Then either you play 16 with your ring finger 2 or you use your pinky, whichever you prefer. Then 12 with your index finger on the B, high E. And then you make a full tone bend on 15 on the B with your ring finger. Like this. Then index finger 12 on the high E. Then ring finger 15 on the B. And then pull off to 12. Like this. Then you play full tone 15 on the B with your ring finger. To 15 natural. To 12 index finger. And then semitone on the G with your ring finger on 14. To 14 natural to index finger 12. So like this. 3, 4. And those two bars together. 3, 4. Then you get the last part of it. Goes like this. So what do? You do sort of a pre-bend on the 14th on the G, semitone pre-bend, and then you sort of let it come back slowly. So, and at the last one you do that. So you have the first one is on the beat. So it's like the rhythm would be like this: 3, 4. Once more, 3, 4. And all those notes are played with that pre-bend and then sort of gradually letting it go. It's like this, 3, 4. And on that last one, you do a pretty intense vibrato for 2 beats. Then you slide towards 15th, which whatever finger you prefer, and slide down again. So like this, and then you slide towards 19th of the A string with whatever finger. Slide it towards 14. Then you play it once more. And then you slide it towards 10. Play it once more. Slide it towards 7. Then don't play it again, but just slide it towards the second. So like this. Just slide. Then you slide towards 5th on the A. Then you slide it without hitting it again to 3rd on the E. When you do that, you pull up sort of to semitone, and then you just make a pull off towards open E. It's like this. And And that should pretty much be the outro solo, and this should also pretty much be the conclusion of Sweet Child of Mine. Oh, I forgot one thing at some point. So this is just sounding, there is some drums like on the cymbals, and then at the very end you get this thing. So what you just do is you have your index finger on 7th of the A, ring finger on 9th of the D, G, and B, so a small bar, and then you just play A, D, G, B. And that concludes the entire song.